We're here.
Oh, wait.
We're back. We're back
see
once
ourselves
again. We are the gang. Getting on no muscles. Yes.
Where's Steve watches that stuff?
He fucking probably does.
That?
We're back again for one more.
Nah, no one more.
No, probably thousands more, but anyway,
Hopefully,
let's
bro,
go.
hopefully.
Let's go.
Alright, how to handle rejection.
Yeah.
Don't suck.
Number one rule, don't suck. Well, let's kick into it. Number one.
Alright, so don't suck. So, if you do get rejected, which happens probably more times than you get the positive reaction.
Yeah, definitely.
To be realistic.
Yeah, you'll get rejected.
Especially on the street.
Thousands of times more than you would. 1,000 times over than when you get the number.
Maybe. 1,000 times. Anyway.
That's just an exaggeration, but
what if he has a rock, bro?
The rock will get it more.
Hell yeah. Could be king.
But there's even some girl that would deny the rock. So.
Yeah, that's probably true. So you go up to a girl, cold approach, she says, no thanks. Just gotta play it off. Don't sook. Don't get angry and start yelling at her. Don't keep trying to harass her.
Yeah, you've got to be...
It's over, bruh.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah,
Get along with your day.
Definitely, and you've got to be proud in yourself for even going up and doing the cold approach. There's so many guys out there that can't even cold approach and can't even go up and talk to a girl. So don't take that as a negative.
Yeah, take that as a positive. Like, you're of the minority now. No one's really making the cold approach anymore, especially with Corona.
Yeah.
So realistically, you should give yourself a pat on the back for having the courage to do it.
And girls have so many things that they take into consideration for them to even consider giving you, their number. Or allowing you into their vicinity and
they could have a boyfriend.
They could have a boyfriend. They could be lying. But whatever the case is, they've looked you up and down straight away. They've judged you probably even before you even attempted to come up over to them. Maybe they did give you some cues, some signals where you go, okay, I think she's interested. Or even if it was a pure cold approach where you've just walked up, behind her and just tapped her on the shoulder. If you get rejected, it's over, like Andrew just said.
It's over, please. That's right. That doesn't affect you. But there are different levels of the rejection that we must delve into.
Yeah, and there are. So let's get going.
Get into it. All right. So you're on a date, and you ask her back to yours, and she says no. That's all right. Next time, cause, dude, don't worry about that. Get her next time, because obviously she's not feeling too comfortable to come back to yours.
Exactly.
It could be the first date. She could still see you as a stranger. She could see you as a beta. It says like, oh, maybe this guy isn't.
Yeah, it depends on the date as well. If you've gone for a walk and you've spent, and it's a 45-minute date, but you haven't really got to know her, and you probably haven't spoken about much, and she probably hasn't even spoken about much, and she's not walking. Sometimes girls don't feel comfortable when they're walking with someone. Sometimes you actually need to have them, sitting down, and that's when they can actually relax. If they're walking, they're not really focusing on the conversation too much, and they're just sort of.
It's not intimate.
Yeah, it's not intimate. So there's different situations where you need to take into consideration. But if you are on a date and she says no when you're having coffee, you're having an alcoholic drink, just don't be butthurt about that.
Yeah, you just got to think in your mind like, that's okay, play it off. She doesn't want to go back, and then next date, it's going to increase your chances as long as you play it right and don't show your emotion too much.
Yeah,
don't be too butthurt.
And listen, it's only like we've stated, it's only one date. It's the first date, so don't get butthurt over that. I don't know how many times we need to say fucking butthurt or sook. Anyway.
Maybe a couple more times.
Yeah, a couple more times. It's coming.
Alright, so you go back to your joint, and then go for the hookup, and then she says, "This is the big test." Yeah, this is actually a solid test because it's the ultimate tease,
Well, this is where most guys that I've spoken to, this is where they fail.
Yeah, this is where
they get
the dreams can be broken.
This is where they get. This is where they start chucking tantrums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going in for the kiss, and she turns away, or she pushes you on your chest and says, like we're not gonna, nothing else is gonna happen tonight. Well, you just need to jump straight off her straight away, not with with attitude. And then don't thump yourself on the next to her and be all angry and sooky with a little pout. Just play it cool. Keep watching the movie. Put your arm around her. Maybe she just needs some time to become a bit more comfortable. But it doesn't matter. You should just be acting cool and just act like it never happened.
Yeah, and if you obviously. She pulls back and you pull back as well, just like,
It's like a mini pullback.
Yeah, well, 100%, that's what it is. Mini pullback, and then you pull back and say, alright, if you don't want to kiss,
Yeah, you've got to.
no problem.
Yeah.
But that actually might make her more keen later on in the night during the movie, because it shows that you're not lusting for it too much.
Definitely.
And it shows you can control yourself, and you're not putting her on a pedestal. Because if you keep trying to hook up with her, then you're hyper-validating her.
It's the exact same thing that many coaches have preached, that when you pull back when you're actually sleeping with a girl, but you're just pulling back. That's the initial pullback. It's the first pullback that you'll ever do. If you get rejected, that's your first pullback. You've got to completely pull back though, extreme pullback. If you just pull back a little bit and then try to hook up with her straight away, like in the next 10 minutes, then she's going to see that you didn't take the rejection properly, and that you didn't take the rejection properly, or you actually just didn't get the message that she was not ready. Yeah,
so then it seems like you're socially unaware.
Yeah, and you just don't know you don't know body language.
Yeah, or you just don't respect her.
Yeah, exactly.
Which the girl's got to think you respect her.
Definitely.
Well, you do respect them, but...
Yeah, and by the way, if that happens on the first date or the second date, and she rejects you, that's okay. You still got number 3.
Yeah, you still got time.
You don't have 4 or 5 though. I'm going to preach that all the time.
Yeah,
we're not purple pill guys here. We're not trying to, we're not trying to.
We're not purple pill.
Like as in, we're not purple pill guys. They're not purple pill guys. These guys. These guys are red pill. They're not going to be around for 4 to 5 dates.
Yeah, sure.
Putting out money.
Without sex as well. I mean, any sane man, even a purple pill guy, you shouldn't be purple pill if you're not getting in by.
Yeah, exactly.
Third date.
And even just say you do want to. Just say you are really interested, and you've taken all this rejection, and then it gets to date 4 and 5. You need to strip back that date. You can't be putting. You can't if you've already paid for 3 dates. You need to make the date basic. You don't build. Those dates don't
get at that point.
Yeah,
it's just your house or nothing.
Your house or nothing. That's it. Or even just walking at the park and then escalating back to yours.
Yeah, and that'd be like a weekday as well. You wouldn't save a Friday or Saturday night for that.
No way. No, she's not even. No, she's out of your rotation.
She's out of your rotation, damn it.
She didn't even in it. She wasn't in it to begin with. So
you gotta take old yellow out the back and just finish the job and say, that's it.
So anyway, don't act all sooky. We don't want you jumping around, throwing tantrums.
Don't get too angry because that shows so much emotion. Just don't act like a sook. Just react.
It's all in your facial.
Masculine way.
Yeah, it's all in your facial expressions. You can't. You got to show eye contact with her still. If you look away and you can't talk to her, that says it all. Girls are just as good as at understanding body language than guys are. So.
If you have little tears in your eyes,
oh shit. I don't know if any of you have had that, but if you have, you need to clean those tears up. If you need to run to the toilet and clean those tears up, that's fine.
The good thing is, there's always next time.
Yeah.
Or there's always another girl. Abundance mindset, continue to prosper. And just don't be scared, keep committing to it. Keep committing to the abundance mindset.
Yeah, handle that rejection well.